Good morning, friends. Prepared Suburbanite back at you. Well, this is going to be part 7 of our Aging in Place series. And what I want to cover today, which I think is going to be pretty important, is everyday carry for seniors. And it's put together with the seniors of us in mind. So stick around. So first up, there's a big difference between men and women, and I'll probably get a strike against me on YouTube for saying that, but men in everyday carry and women in everyday carry do different things. Women have a tendency to carry a pocketbook with them or a purse that holds all kinds of stuff. I just spent a minute looking through my wife's regular everyday carry pocketbook, and she has got pretty much anything you could ever want in that little bag of hers that she carries with her wherever she goes. And men have kind of a different approach to things. And when you read about or hear about everyday carry, a lot of thoughts come to mind about tactical and survival and all that kind of stuff. And while I think some of those things, some of those considerations may be helpful, the bottom line is you got to be comfortable with what it is that you're carrying. Now, women can carry a purse or a pocketbook and have pretty much everything that they could possibly ever want in there. My wife's got a 6-foot tape measure. She's got kind of a mini bear spray thing with her. She's got chapstick. She's got hand lotion, extra thing of chapstick, and all that kind of stuff. And it's just, it's kind of amazing. Kleenexes and handkerchiefs and zip ties, all kinds of stuff that she carries in that pocketbook of hers. But I think men take a different approach. It's just like whatever we can carry in our pockets. And I've got my keys here, which help me start the Jeep every day when I go out and drive it. In my other pocket, I carry a pocket knife, which has been around. I think I've had this for pretty close to 50 years now. I got it when I was a youngster, maybe 20 years old, and I've been carrying it pretty much every day since. I got a pair of nail clippers that I see as we get older, our fingernails get a little bit more brittle than they were when we were kids. And it's so easy to crack or snip or break off a piece of your fingernail. These come in really handy to take care of those little kinds of things. And I carry a lighter with me. Just a very simple, it's basically designed for cigars, but it works very, very well. Anytime you ever want to use it, it's there and ready to go. I don't know if you can see the flame, but it's hot and it's good. It's great for starting fires, lighting cigars, doing pretty much whatever you need. In my back pocket, I've got a handkerchief and a comb. Not that I need a comb all that often, but I do carry a comb with me. I've got a handkerchief in my back pocket, and I've got my wallet in the other, and that's got my IDs. It's got credit cards. It's got some cash. It's got insurance cards, ID stuff, and pictures of my family, and important numbers. Your physician's number, your dentist's number, your specialist's number, numbers for next of kin. So both my daughters and my grandkids, their numbers are in here, as well as the physicians and which hospital I'd prefer to go to and all that kind of stuff. So all that's on a ID card that I carry with me. On the other side, and that's just it, I do carry a concealed weapon on my right hip. I'm right-handed, so that's where that goes, and I'm not going to show it because I get in trouble with YouTube every time I do. And I carry a flashlight on my belt in a little case, and there's my flashlight. So you can see how that works. I find that as we get older, our ability to see every little thing in the dark is a little bit more difficult. So I do carry a flashlight with me. Now, that's me. My wife, on the other hand, carries that big pocketbook. It's not all that big. It's, you know, this big kind of a thing. And she's got everything you could possibly ever need for survival, getting through a day in there, Kleenexes and hand wipes and sanitizers and lip balm and all kinds of stuff like that. And from my perspective, carrying something like that, like a pocketbook, is really the right kind of a thing to do if you're going to be out and about all day. If you're going shopping, if you're going to go to the mall, if you're traveling anywhere around, you're going to want stuff that you need with you at all times. So if we're going to be out and about on a day-long shopping trip or visiting friends and neighbors and that kind of stuff, I want to make sure that I've got the stuff I need with me, and I'm not going to be carrying a woman's pocketbook with me, but I am going to carry one of these. And this is just a simple little day pack, and it's got all kinds of cool stuff in it. I've got a snack in there. There's a Cliff Bar in there. There's some Slim Jims in there, and some cheese and peanut butter crackers in there. Now, also in this particular carry bag that I've got, I carry some hand sanitizer and a multi-tool, which I think is probably a little bit more versatile than carrying a pocket knife with you. This thing can act like a pair of pliers. It's got a knife blade in it. It's got a corkscrew. It's got all kinds of little tools in there, screwdriver heads, Phillips, flatheads, all that kind of stuff. I'd suggest that if you can find a mini one like this, that you pick it up and throw it in your bag. And it's really going to come in handy for that. From a self-protection standpoint, like I say, I carry my handgun with me pretty much everywhere I go. And I've got a concealed carry permit here in North Carolina, and we just renewed them here about a year ago. So I've got another few years left on that one. But I also carry, from a self-protection standpoint, a whistle. And this particular whistle's got a compass on it that I'm not sure is all that accurate. Let's go see. It's actually pretty accurate because I'm facing due north right now, and it's pointing due north, so that looks pretty good. The whistle works if you need to alert somebody, or if you're being followed or anything like that. The whistle really does come in handy, especially when you are aging in place. So I also carry chapstick. I like Blistex a little bit better than chapstick, so I carry Blistex with me. And the other thing that I think is very, very important is to carry, and that's a pill bottle. You can carry your prescription meds if you need them with you if you're taking prescription meds. It's always good to have a couple of tablets or capsules, whatever you're taking, in here. You can attach this to your key ring. You can put it on a zipper kind of a thing and carry it with you all the time. I think it's going to be a lifesaver for certain people that need to have medications handy. As you know, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, so I do like to carry that kind of medicine with me just in case, and that's also part of the reason that I carry a Cliff Bar and some snacks with me just in case the sugar gets out of control. Thank God. I haven't had any problems since I've lost a ton of weight. I've lost well over 40 pounds in the last 6 or 8 months now, and I'm feeling a whole lot better, got a lot more energy, and I did a whole video on that just recently. So if you want to take a look at that, I'll put a link down in the description for that one. And also in my pack, I do carry a pack of wet ones, and you just never know when you're going to need a wet one. And as I was going through my wife's pocketbook this morning in preparation to do this video taping here, I did find her little bear spray kind of a thing. It's very handy, it's very compact, but if you're being followed or if you're being accosted in some fashion, these are really great non-lethal kinds of things. Aim for the eyes when you pull this out and go for it. It's an amazing little gadget, and it's all there is to it right there. You can just go for it. It's got a little lock on it. You got to turn, tss, tss, and off you go. And it may save your life. So everyday carry for seniors, I think, is a little bit different than it would be for a person in their 30s and 40s, where they're a lot more physically fit, they're a lot more agile on their feet, all that. But we learn from experience, and one of the biggest and best tools that you can have with you for your everyday carry is your matter of self-awareness. You need to know what's going on around you. Be on alert all times. Know where the entrances are. Know where the exits are if you walk into a building. Take a look. Make sure you know how to get in and how to get out quickly and safely whenever the need may arise for something like that. The ability to be aware of your surroundings is a key skill, and we have to work on it all the time. I'm always looking at people and for people doing things that are just a little bit out of the ordinary. If they're skulking around, if they're kind of following you around in the supermarket or at the local Walmart or wherever, you need to be able to recognize that there is an issue there and move yourself to a point where you feel much more safe. And being aware of your surroundings, I think, is a key skill. Now, I'd like to hear from the rest of the seniors out there what it is that you find absolutely imperative to carry with you for your everyday carry as a senior. I think it's pretty darn important to be able to do all these things the right way, and I'd love to get your hints, your tips, and any kind of feedback. Like I said, this is number 7 in our series here on aging in place, and I will attach this to that playlist so that you can go check it out. And there it is. This is the Prepared Suburbanite thanking you for watching. And if you found anything here of interest If you found it informative, please give us a thumbs up, a like, and share where you can, and make sure you're subscribed. This is the Prepared Suburbanite reminding you to be prepared always, and I'll see you all on the next video.